Disaster averted, Will starts to plate up his dessert. First, the rhubarb.
Starting to feel the pressure now. I can see you shaking a bit. Or is this your dish that's going to get you to the banquet?
It's got to be. Put absolutely everything into this dish. And, yeah, no, I don't think I could do anything more, really.
Dismissing his nerves, on goes elderflower and rhubarb soup, rhubarb and elderflower jelly, and finally, honeycomb-crusted honey custard.
This week's been a hard week. I've had a lot of pressure put on me today. I just really, really hope that the judges believe in my dish as much as I do.
I like the colour and composition of this dish.
And the precision of it.
I think it sort of shimmers with summer.
I'm not so hot on crunchy rhubarb, but he has got it probably just on the border of being right.
I quite like the crunchiness, actually, because it gives it a texture to it rather than that soft, stringy texture it can easily have. I did other squares of elderflower jelly.
Sparklingly clear, that jelly.
I think the honeycomb's wonderful. I love honeycomb. I think it's a good dish. I think he's done a good job.
What I do like about the dish is that the flavours are all coming together really nice. He's got the level and the balance right.
This has some of the favourite British ingredients in it. Summery, shimmery, scintillating, lovely.
Sorry to be the spoilsport round here. The fact is, this custard is overcooked. It's curdled.
I don't know if it is.
I don't know about mine. I can't tell. I haven't got any left.
You know, I felt that Will, throughout the week, has looked like sort of slightly scared and, you know, didn't know what he was doing here. And with this dish, though, he's really starting to show his own personality in the dish. And I think that's absolutely critical.
Actually, to pick yourself up off the floor and to deliver something like that, that's actually... It's not just quality, that's character as well. Is it a banquet dish?
I think it's a banquet dish.
I can see this dish in the top half.
It's got provenance, it's got skill. You know, this is all good things.
That is a beautiful-looking dish, where the jelly just lifts up and floats.
That's spectacular.
Yeah, it's trouble. That is a good dish.
I'll crash an egg, so I want to eat this one.
Get in here, Chief.
You saved any for me there?
That's really nice, isn't it?
It is beautiful. The jelly is fantastic. The rhubarb is just perfectly cooked, so it's still just got a little bit of texture to it.
The moment I just look at that dish and I think, cracking. And I think of my own and I think, it's going to be tough. Very, very, very tough.
Will brought a smile to my face today. He had a beautiful dish. The harmony through the flavours was excellent. He got the balance right. Did a great job. And for that, I'm going to give him an 8.
Marcus!
Prince Charles and the Duchess of Cornwall have this. They will really understand the quality of the endeavour here. I would love to see it at the banquet. It's 9.
Oh, so generous you two suddenly. It was a beautiful dish. My only problem with it was the custard was slightly curdled, so I'm giving it a 7.
I think it was absolutely perfect reflection of what I want from a great summer pudding. I think it would be fantastic at the banquet, and for that reason, I'm going to give it an 8.
After 8 weeks of furious competition, the cooking is complete, and there's nothing more the chefs can do.
How's it feel? Very last dish, that's it now.
It's mad, isn't it?
Yeah,
that whole
it's
journey,
like
and now that's,
surreal.
all the food's gone, all the work that's gone into it, now it's all done.
All gone.
The standard's been obviously really high today. My slight mistake with the custard might have cost me a top 3 place. You know, there's a lot of good chefs out there, a lot of good cooks. You know, we'll wait and see.
If they're looking for a good old English pudding, then I think myself and Kenny got it right. If they're not, then maybe we didn't. But it's down to them.
I've put all my eggs in one basket on my dessert, and when I go back in there in a minute, I really, really want to hear my name being called out in the top 3. I've believed in myself to the final day, and I've given it my best shot.
But will it be enough? The judges are ready to reveal their rankings for the dessert course.
Good evening, chefs. Well, all the tears and all the stress and all the cooking, more importantly, is now over until the final banquet. This is a competition, and we have tasted all of your puddings and we've scored them. So, as usual, we are going to rank them in reverse order. So today, In 8th place is Kenny.
I don't think I've ever had a pudding which had so much sugar in it.
You know, to be honest, it deserved to be last. It did.
So in 7th place, it is Tom.
I thought a baked sponge would be better, but it obviously didn't come out right today.
It would have made a fine piece of carpet underlay.
Oh.
In 6th place, it's Aled.
I think this is a pudding which you need to take back to your kitchen and work on it.
I didn't execute it to what I wanted to do today, so yeah, fair judgment.
In 5th place, it's Lisa.
I could not believe today when I was told that you'd changed your dessert from what I tasted in the heat. And I think these three have ruined it for you. I think you just let yourself down. It felt rushed. But it was just very average.
No, I agree with that.
There are 4 people left in it, and they are Alan, Nathan, Niall, and Will. But who is going to miss out in the top 3 spot? Well, I can announce that today in 4th place, it is Nathan. So that means, in no particular order, the top 3 chefs for today are Niall, Alan, and Will. Well done, guys. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
We've been toying with you all week, you see.
OK, well, now falls upon us to deliberate. So we'll see you soon when we will be revealing the 4 dishes and the chefs who will be cooking at the final banquet of the Great British Menu. And see you soon.
It's an excellent result for Will, Niall and Alan.
What an amazing sense of joy, happiness. It's great. That's what I wanted.
Top 3, thank God.
Such a relief, and delighted. I'm very, very close now to cooking for Prince Charles, the final banquet. If I don't get through, I'll be devastated.
Over the week, the judges have selected the top dishes from each course. Now they face the toughest decision of all, choosing the final menu for the banquet.
There's such a variety. I mean, there's duck and there's mackerel and there's rabbit.
Some of the chefs have 2 opportunities to win their place.
I got 2 chances. I got my fish course and my main course.
For others, it's just the one.
Unfortunately, it's come down to this one dish.
But selecting the right dishes will not be easy, as the judges will have to make sure that each complements the next.
What happens, for example, if we had Kenny's rabbit in there, but then I don't think we should have Kenny's mackerel dish.
Well, there's no reason why you couldn't, really.
It's about them balancing a meal, so I've just got to keep my fingers crossed.
Sea trout with the crab was just beautiful.
The dishes will have to do justice to the superbly sourced ingredients.
I think duck, lamb, I mean, they've got to be considered as well.
If I don't get on, I'd be really, really gutted.
Between Aled and that dish, they felt married.
And the whole meal must be worthy of being served to the Prince, the Duchess and the producers at the banquet.
This is more unusual.
I think we're beginning to get there.
I'm just desperate to get one of those dishes onto that banquet.
This gives us a chance to do that.
They're too similar. It needs to be that.
You know, there's Tom's beautiful little salad.
It's so hard to second-guess the judges.
Maybe. Oh, no, hang on. Once you change the pudding, then everything's better.
So I'm going to have everything crossed that my dessert is the strongest out of the 3.
But after much heated debate, a decision is made.
That's it. No, I like that. That's a winner.
Are you happy?
Yes.
The Great British Menu, it's done.
So for the chefs, the moment of reckoning has arrived.
Welcome, chefs. We've all agreed that this has been absolutely the best and purest Great British Menu. That the standard of the cooking has been extraordinarily high.
Absolutely, and the standard of sourcing. It's been wonderful.
But we have made our decision. First of all, the start of the foundation of any menu. And the 3 contenders are Tom's beef, Kenny's rabbit, and Lisa's rabbit parcel. I can now reveal that the chef cooking the starter at the final banquet will be Lisa.
Congratulations, Lisa.
Well done, Lisa.
Fantastic.
How does it feel?
I'm overwhelmed. It's an absolute honour. It's an honour. Thank you very much.
Congratulations. It was a really fine piece of cooking.
The next up, of course, is the fish course. Well, we had 3 absolutely memorable dishes to choose from. Nathan's sea trout, Kenny's mackerel, and Alad's crab. So, the winner of the fish course is... Kenny. Kenny, that looked more like relief than pleasure.
I'm really happy. It was a risky dish. Gooseberries and mackerel, an old British classic.
Next comes the centrepiece, the main course, and here we were really spoiled for choice with 4 dishes. It was Lisa's lamb, it was Nathan's hogget, it was Tom's duck, and Alad's hogget. Well, I can reveal that the chef who will be cooking the main course at the banquet will be Tom and his duck.
Thanks, Chef.
That was clearly a very popular choice.
Yeah. I tell you what, I'm so pleased for Richard, the duck guy, because he loves those ducks so much. He really treats them so well. So, yeah, thank you very much. It's an absolute honour. Thank you.
Well, finally, and my favourite course, the pudding. And in the running were Will with your rhubarb and custard, Alan for your carrot creation, and Niall for your jelly and lavender ice cream. The winner of the pudding course for the Great British Menu is... Niall. Well done.
Wow. Niall, it was a stormer. How do you feel about it?
Delighted. Absolutely delighted. And it's just what I wanted to get through.
Congratulations, Lisa, Kenny, Tom, Niall. Extremely well done. And listen, you all deserve a big round of applause. Come on, then.
So there we have the final menu. Lisa Allen's delicious rabbit turnover with piccalilli will be the dish that kicks off the royal feast. Kenny Atkinson will be cooking the fish course of mackerel and gooseberries. The main course will be Tom Kerridge's platter of Aylesbury duck. And rounding off the menu is Niall McKenna's exquisite rhubarb and strawberry jelly with ice cream. 4 outstanding dishes that celebrate the great British larder and are fit for a prince.
I'm overwhelmed. I still can't believe it. You know, absolutely over the moon. To cook for Prince Charles, the producers, it's an absolute honour to be able to stand there and say, that's my dish.
It's going to be a fantastic day. Everyone's going to see this dish, and I really can't wait to get there and cook it.
I'm a kind of a working class kind of guy from the West Country originally. To come from not very much to now be cooking at a royal banquet is just stunning.
Absolutely delighted to be here, and what a thrill. But I may start doing a tweel soon, because they're going to take me an absolute lifetime.
Tomorrow night you can see how the banquet unfolded.
The reality of the volume, I think, has kicked in. That's why we're behind schedule.
Did the chefs perform under pressure?
Come on, Chief, let's move, let's move, let's move, let's move.
Gentle, gentle, gentle. I've got to keep an eye on this one. I've got to go.
Did the judges choose the perfect menu?
I haven't actually canvassed their opinion. Everybody's been too busy eating.
And did it deliver for the Prince, the Duchess and the producers?
I mean, we've never, ever eaten in a restaurant that will serve the quality food that's going to be here tonight. It just doesn't happen, so amazing.
Sir David Frost is gracing the One Show with his presence over on BBC One now. The Annandale allotmenteers receive some unwelcome news. They're losing the plot here on BBC Two next. And it's German Top Gear versus our funny old lot over on BBC Three now.